all the farmers, so they are being into debt cycles on ongoing basis. Lack of fair market access, at the same time lack of fair price stability is the major issue for Indian farmers. Government need to have intervention into that and justify government investments as well. Over 50% of the Indian farmers are into debt, mostly informal high interest loans. Developed nations have structural financial system, easy credit system and crop insurance. US and EU provide subsidies and stable market, and they are providing R&D support as well. So these are the key findings of comparative studies. The methodology, the research methodology which we have used for doing this research paper, presenting this research paper, is qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis and comparative thematic studies. We have got data from secondary data from most of the countries, and this qualitative case studies and quantitative statistics provide well-rounded review of farmers' finances and government support. Semi-structural interview with farmers, policymakers and finance experts. We have done a case studies of around 10 countries: India, Brazil, Rwanda, Sweden, South Africa, France, Germany, Mexico, Canada and USA. This is a comparison of average income, debt levels and poverty rate of that region. This light blue color is presenting average income in USD, and dark green color is debt levels. You can see over here, India has large debt levels as compared to average income, and these are from USA, UK, Israel, Germany and other countries. I can present it better into this table format. You can see over here, India has average year income is just $600 to $1,200, and debt levels are around 2,000 to 4,500. USA has average yearly income is $40,000 to $50,000, and debt levels are around 50 to 70,000. Their poverty rates are also low. If in India, poverty rate is around 30 to 40%. They have very limited access to credit. And MSP, definitely government is providing MSP, but that MSP is not available for all the crops. Government is also providing subsidies, but we need more support from the government for this. And these are some other countries, which is UK, Israel. I have already mentioned into this graph. This is comparative chart, government support mechanism. This graph we can explain in this table. India has MSP, I have already expressed. I will focus on budget. India has $11 billion budget. USA has double budget than India. UK has $3 billion. Israel has $1 billion, and Germany has $7 billion. Our adjacent country China is also having $10 billion. So by doing this, we have got to conclusion. This is the SWOT analysis in one slide. Strengths: we have vast land area and large demographic dividend. Diverse agroclimatic zones these are our strengths. Our weaknesses are low productivity per hectare, high debt burden on farmer, and fragmented land holdings. Opportunities: definitely we can use AI technological adoption into agriculture field, and growth in agriculture export and value addition through food processing. Definitely there are threats as well. Climate change impacts are there, price instability and market volatility, and competition from global market. So what are the suggestions? So suggestions are, in investment in research and development, India is just allocating 0.3% of the GDP. China is having double budget than that. Then we need to focus on R&D as well. So increasing investment in R&D can drive innovation in crop breeding and pest management and sustainable agriculture practices. Promotion of crop diversification. Over dependence on water intensive crops like rice and wheat is neither sustainable, at the same time neither economical optimal. So incentivizing farmers to shift less water intensives on high value crops like pulses, millets, horticulture products can ensure food security and can reduce pressure on water resources. Boosting the food processing sector. Only 2% of India's agriculture produce is processed, and missed opportunity for income generation and export potential. Enhanced cold storage and logistics and packaging infrastructure can reduce the harvest and process creates value-added products and contributing to rural income and employment. We can adopt smart and precision agriculture technological solutions such as remote sensing, geographic information system. Definitely, we have GIS system, but very few products are going through it. Like mango, India's mango is very famous. We are exporting it throughout the world, but we need to bring the same technology for other crops as well. So data analytics can help in efficient farm management, precision farming, and tailored to climatic condition and crop needs. Can improve yields and while reducing input costs. Promotion of sustainable and climatic resilience agriculture. As climate changes pose increasing threats to agriculture, practices like conservation agriculture, agroforestry, and integrated pest management should be promoted. The adoption of climate resilient crops, varieties, and soil conservation practices can mitigate the effect of extreme weather events. Enhanced access to credit and insurance, that is the major, very important suggestions we are trying to give it to government, and definitely we are hopeful that government will implement on that. So expanding credit access through KCC schemes, other institutional mechanisms alongside an improved crops insurance framework can protect the farmers from income volatility caused by crop failures. Increasing awareness and accessibility of insurance scheme is crucial by achieving high coverages. Public PPP model is very important. Okay. So PPP model is also very important. So collaboration between public and private sector can facilitate and transfer of technologies, boost investment, and foster innovation. PPP is in areas like agriculture technology, warehousing, logistics, and transform agriculture productivity and competitiveness. So increasing transparency and efficiency in government program, streamlining the MSP, as I have already told that we have MSP, but we don't provide MSP to all the crops, but some of the crops are getting benefit out of it. So collaboration between public and private sector can facilitate the transfer of technology, boost investment, and foster innovation. PPP in large like agriculture technology, warehousing, and logistics could transform agriculture productivity and competitiveness. Increasing transparency and efficiency in government program. So streamlining the MSP and subsidy distribution to ensure the equitable support, and especially for smallholders. So promoting adoption of technology, offering grants and subsidies for technology adoption with a focus of water conservation and climate resilient farming. Encouraging cooperative models, supporting cooperative farming model to help smallholders to access large market and reduce cost. So these are in one slide I have tried to mention it. Boost R&D investment, promote crop diversification, expand food processing, improve credit and insurance, and foster, that is PPP model and cooperatives. So definitely, as conclusion can be a rich nations getting full support for sustainability, India and peers direct but need long-term growth, innovation, and we need to focus on technology as well, and build strong farmer government-private partnership. So in this, we have a goal, a sustainable, secure, globally competitive agriculture sector. Thank you. I hope I have finished it in time.
Okay. We have questions? No?
Not a question, but a consideration.
Okay.
It should be interesting if you could bring the whole methodology you use it for your research in order to understand which kind of method, technique, and instruments you use it throughout the way.
Okay. But actually, definitely your suggestions are most welcome, and definitely I will work on it. And thanks for your feedback and suggestions. But as my major focus was on the comparative study, so we were dependent on secondary data.
Okay, perfect.
But definitely we will take your suggestions.
Just one question about the PPPs. Is it like we have a policy for the government to incentivize this, or is it just?
Yeah, definitely. Means this is the suggestions which I am giving, but bringing this PPP model in agriculture sector is can be a possible. It is it has become possible into other area, like in business it is happening very easily. For warehousing, in industrial sector, PPP model works very well. But in agriculture, still we need to bring more awareness among farmers, because small farmer has 2 to 3 brothers, then that land get divided into 2 3 brothers. At the same time, possession of that land, in PPP model we need to surrender that whole land possessions to the other entity. It can be a farmer's company, farmer producer company or other company, but in that PPP model they need to surrender. So we need to work on that model. But definitely PPP model can be a supportive, very much. Thank you. Yes.
And when you are trying to compare different politics in different countries, why are you taking like US and UK, Mexico and others? Because I think they are really different economies and really different ways of working in the fields. You know, in Mexico we have a little budget of about subsidize the field, the agricultural practices, and if we compare our economy with the US, they use a lot of money to subsidize the agricultural way. That's why my question: why you are comparing so different countries and your study?
Yeah, so definitely, as you know that our constitution is the biggest constitution in the world, right? But at the same time, India is number 1 in population, right? India has more population as compared to other countries. So comparative study can be the best model, because definitely we cannot bring all the policies of other country which is successful, but we can bring some of the policies and which can support our government as well. So that's the reason I have used comparative study. But if you have any suggestions for it, we are most welcome.
How can you believe the AI can be used on opportunity?
See, now the major problem in agriculture sector which we are facing is getting skilled labor. Okay, through AI, our dependability will get reduced, right? At the same time, for drip irrigation can support very well. There are some farmers, they are rich farmers, but they are using AI in a very good manner, and they are getting very good benefit out of it. So we are very much sure with the support of technology and AI, we can bring revolution in India.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Any more question? Yeah.
No.
Thank you so much.
And now, I think is Edward.
This presentation, right?
No, it's an improv. I can.
Yeah, you can.
I can
You can do that.
Thank you.
Yes.